How you guys doing this morning out in YouTube land? I've had a lot of questions about how to place trades on the phone, so I'm going to use my laptop here so that you can see what's going on the phone. And that's Metatrader when you open it up. If you'll notice, right down here at the bottom, you got icons going across right there. Those icons are how you scroll around in your Metatrader, okay? That first one right there gives you your pairs, okay? The second one gives you your charts. The third one gives you your active trades and your account balance. The next one gives you your news and your trade history, how much money you put in the account. I put $4.90 in the account already earlier. I've got news right here. And I get my news from FX Source, FX Street, Routers, or Bloomberg. That's where I get my news. And I just went and checked the news. And right now, there's been some bad news breakout in the United States. Economy's kind of slowing down here. So right now, the Euro USD spiking. It's a good time to get on a buy for the Euro USD because of bad news release. So we're going to place a small trade today and let her go and see how she does. We're just going to do a standard lot, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Right here is if you're hooked up with other clients, you can chat through your Metatrader. I've never used it. I don't even know how it works. But what we're going to do, we're going to come back to this first tab right here, the arrows, and get on our main screen, okay? Now we're going to tap the one we want to place a trade in, which is the Euro USD. Okay, then we're going to go to new order. If we want to look at the charts, we can look at the charts or vice versa, market statistics, whatever. I can tell you this is kind of a risky trade today because the trend has been for this pair to go down because the United States economy has been doing better than the Euro economy. And they've got all kinds of economic situations going on in Britain right now. So we don't really know how long that this little short-term trend is going to last because the United States, it will regain, but it's probably good for a little day trade. I mean, if it's moving real fast right now, we might just stick on it an hour or two and maybe get $100, $200 and get out of it. We'll just see how it goes. But anyway, right now, the next thing we do is hit new order. Okay, and when we hit new order here, we've got several things to look at. First of all, right up here, that's where your lot size is. Okay, that's a 10 standard lot that I've got in there right now. Okay, I'm not going to do that much on this trade because this trade is a risky trade. I'm just going to do a smaller amount. I'm going to go down. We'll do one standard unit. One standard unit pays $10 a pip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1.00. That's one standard. Okay, if I wanted to, I could go down and do a micro lot. That's a 0.01, or a mini lot, and that's a 0.10. That right there pays you $1 a pip. That's a mini lot, a 0.10. That's $1 per pip. So if it moves 150 pips today, you make $150, or you lose 150, depending on which direction you're going. Okay. Hopefully you win. Hopefully you make money, but you got to keep up with the market and the news. So let's get back over here. Let's go one more time. 0.01. That right there is 10 cents a pip. So you're looking at making, that's on about a 20 or 30, 40, $50 account right there. You'd want to place that trade, and you might make $5 over the week, something like that. It's a real small trade. You're not going to make a lot. On a 0.10, you can start making a little money. It takes about $200 in your account, and you can make at $1 a pip. You could make $100. I'm going to say I would go for about $50, $60 a day. Just kind of hit the medium, because if the trading range is 150 pips a day, I divide that by 2, go a little bit lower. That's just to help you out, because there's been times when I was learning that I would try to get that whole 150 pips and it never would reach. And next thing you know, some news was released, and I wasn't watching news back then. That news was released, and I look at my dead gum Metatrader, and it's done dropped down like $20. It was up 200, 220. I was trying to get all them pips, and then next thing I know, I only made $20, or sometimes it went in the negative, and I was really, really upset. And later on, I'm going to show you guys some technicals so you can kind of determine how to get in and out of trades without a lot of drawdown. Drawdown is when you get in a trade and the market moves against you and you go the opposite way. That's called drawdown. And there's ways to decrease the odds of that drawdown. I'm going to show y'all a little bit about that today. Okay. Probably on another video. But I just want to go over Metatrader on the phone so that you guys can see it and how to place trades. So let's go back to our 1.0, our standard lot. 1.00. Okay, we're back at our standard lot. Now, we've got other options on here. Okay, you see that right there, that SL, that's your stop loss, and that's your take profit. We're not going to really get on that just right yet, but I'm going to give you a brief deal of what that's for. Your stop loss is if you're doing a buy, you're expecting the market to go up, but say it goes down and you want to protect your account. Okay, that stop loss is to automatically cancel you out of the trade if it goes the opposite way down, and you set the amount of pips. Your pip count right now is right here. The blue is for the buy and the red is for the sell. And if you say, for instance, we hit buy, bam, I'm in that trade right now. I'm automatically down. That's $11. That's my broker fees for that standard lot. Now, I'm already starting to come up and pay my broker fees, and it could go up or down. I didn't do no technical analysis. I just read some news earlier, and the news may already be played out. I'm just trying to show y'all how to use it right now, and I'm not too worried about it. If it goes in the opposite direction, I'll get out of the trade. This is a verified account. I don't really like using it for stuff that may go negative, so I'll probably cancel it out pretty quick, because I've got a lot of trades that I've won in a row and no losses. So I don't want to really mess that up. Look, we're already in the positive, ladies and gentlemen. We're already in the positive. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all how to close that out. You tap it. And then that comes up right there. And then you go to close position. Bam. And then you're going to hit, it's moving a little bit right now, so we're going to go back. Now it's already down. See, it dropped down so quick that it wouldn't let me close it while I was in the positive. So we're going to wait it out. Now we're back in the close position, closed. I just put $3 in my account. Just that quick. Now, you can come back up here and you can look at your balance. It's $89,804. $3 went in there. It was $89,801 earlier. Okay. So there's your $3. That's how that works. If you want to see it again, we'll do it one more time. Just go there. Is what you're going to do. You're going to pick your pairs. And see, I've got all my pairs on here. You can go for days on pairs on mine, because I've got an actual broker account and they give you extra pairs, and I don't even have all of them on there. But down at the bottom, you got your gold and silver, and you got all kinds of pairs. Okay, we're finally back. Just hit that Euro USD one time, new order. Okay, and we're going to do a buy one more time. Bam. Okay. If we can get that out of the way. We was already up right as soon as we hit it. Now, I've never had that happen before. The market is up and down right now. People are trying to get positions on the market right now. There's some people, let's see, I just got an update, non-farm payrolls preview. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to go look at that update. I don't know. It says Euro USD scenarios. So we just got some news out, breaking news on the non-farm payrolls. That's why that's going. I'm not going to mess around with this. I'm going to get out of it if I can. Close position, close for profit. And we put, I think, another $6 in there. Yep, now it's 89.8110. I mean, some people, what do we do? $9, and it's been just a few minutes. I mean, on a standard lot. Now, a standard lot costs about $2,000. You can start trading standards. That's at 1.0 at $2,000. And if you start off with a $200 account, it does take a little time to get to 2,000, but you can do it. I mean, you got to trade safe. You got to trade smarter. You blow your account. Starting off learning, like somebody that knows, I could take $200 account and I could double it in a month and then double that to say kind of half safely. But I'm going to be looking at my trades and scoping them out for which trades I pick, and I'm going to try to get the best trades I can that's going to make the most amount of money the surest way. All right, well, that's my presentation today. One more little view. That right there gets you back. That first arrow on the bottom gets you back to your pairs. The next one gets you to your candles. And let me show you one more thing. You can change your time frames right here. You just tap it. That wheel comes up. Right now, mine's on the M30. That means 30-minute candles. Each one of these candles is 30 minutes. Okay, if I want to look at what the trend has been doing, what it's looked like in the past, I want to go on a bigger time frame. Look. You see how that thing's been coming down from way up there? Okay, that's what you call a downtrend, and each one of those candles is a day candle. It took a day to make each one of those candles. There was different times during that day that the market was going up and down. This last candle right here, that black candle, the second to the end, okay, that's a down candle. Okay, that's a down candle. At some points during the day, that's a day down candle. The whole day it was going down overall. But there was periods in the day when it was going up for maybe 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, so if you want to see those periods, you would come over here and look on the smaller time frames. Go to the 30, okay? And right up here, it's telling you, we're looking at the Euro USD chart. We're looking at the 30-minute time frame. That kind of zooms in on what's going on right now. See, because right now, it's going up. It just spiked up. That's a big candle that spiked up right there. You see that candle? I mean, that news just came out. I just told you about it. And the euro just spiked up. The United States dollar just dropped. Okay, so if we would have stayed on that trade we were on a minute ago, right now, well, about 30 minutes ago, we would have made some serious cash. Okay, that's why paying attention to the news is very important. You always want to watch news. I get my news from FX Street, FX Source, Bloomberg routers. I get notifications on my phone. I'll get all kind of stuff. But mostly on my computer because when I'm trading, I usually use my computer to look at news, and I use my phone to place my trades. That's how I do it. Now I set up a separate little $10,000 account on the computer, but I don't really like you. After you get up to around 80, 90,000, 50,000, you can start placing some good sized trades and make some money real quick and get out of it. So that's what I do. Now we got a down candle. We got a candle coming down. Okay. So let me ask you guys something. If the day chart is going down like that for all them days, that's a serious downtrend. I'm going to explain to you why that's been happening. There's a situation in Europe right now called Brexit. The British are wanting to separate from the European Union. And if they separate, it's going to cause a major decrease in the amount of productivity that the European Union, which uses the euro, is going to have available. I mean, and the price of the currency, the value of that currency is going to drop because it's not as valuable anymore, because they don't have Britain, along with all the other countries in the European Union, helping produce. Just like if you got 10 people and only one of those people is working, I mean, your company's not going to do too well. But if you got all 10 working, you're doing good. You got all 10 working like there's 12 there, and you're doing really, really good. And so anyway, that's the situation in Europe. That's why there's a big, long downtrend. So the trend's going down, and I usually don't place trades going the opposite way of the trend. Like today, some negative news for the U.S. economy was released, and I don't normally get in those trades that go against the trend, but it was some strong news, so we could have got in it, but I don't do it personally. You guys can do it however you want to do it. There's all kinds of trading styles. Some people like to trade called scalping and just get 10 pips and get out real quick, and that adds up over a period of time. That's a way that is very for technical traders, it's an easy trade to get. You could wait for some news to be released. You could get 10 pips and get out. And you can even compound that. If you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, you can look on YouTube for, it's called a 10 pip dip. And they will show you how to compound those 10 pips. And I think over a series of 50 trades, you can go from $200 to $100,000. And they're going to show you how to increase your lot size. As you increase your amount of trades, let me show you real quick. I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, there's your lot size. If you had $200 in your account, you would not be able to do that standard lot size. You would do a 0.01. Okay, and say you get you 10 pips at 0.01. That's about $2 because it's 10 cents a pip. But 10 cents a pip, 10 pips is $1. Excuse me. I need to go back to math class, I guess. So you're going to make a little old dollar. So you do that a couple of times, you get your dollars built up till you can go to your next lot size up, which is going to be your 0.02. That's going to give you 20 cents a pip. Okay, at 20 cents a pip, you get your $2 now. You just doubled it. So now you're getting $2 off of each trade instead of $1. Okay, and you do that a time or two, and then you go to your next 0.03. Okay, and at a 0.03, at a 0.03, you're getting 30 cents a pip. So now you make $3. And then the next trade, you're going to go up one deal to 0.04. Now you're making 40 cents a pip. Now that's $4. And that $4 is going in your account. Now you're starting to compound your account. It's starting to build up. And you keep doing that until you're doubling that thing just real quick. And it's really when you start getting up to a 1.00, now you're making $10 a pip. And 10 pips and 10 at $10, guess what? You just made $100 in 10 little old pips. 10 pips, that's it. Okay, now you're really starting to make some money. And it's very short trade. It may take 20 minutes to make that 10. It may take 5. Okay, you just seen a minute ago we made 9 and like that off of a standard. And so, I mean, you can make money really, really fast. You can lose money really, really fast. And another question I had was about okay, let's see. What was it Matthew was asking me about? I can't remember, ladies and gentlemen. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. I'll think of it in a minute. I hate when I do that, but I guess everybody does. But we got another news report down here on the non-farm payrolls again. Okay, but anyway, you've got the scalping technique. That's one that my cousin, he personally likes to use it. Okay, and thumbs up to you, Matthew. You're doing really, really well on your trading. He showed me a screenshot this morning of his trades. He had a whole page of them all in the blue. I'm proud of him, ladies and gentlemen. Jory, boy, you better be looking for you another worker down there. That boy's going to be a full-time trader pretty soon. Anyway, guys, back to the news. Let's see, where were we at? We were on the pips. We were on scalping. Okay, so that's a method. I personally go with the trends. I like a long-term trend. I get on the trend. I stay on it. And anytime it goes down, let me show you real quick. This is going to be kind of a long video, but I'm going to get some stuff showed to you. A lot of people are asking me about entrances. I tell you what I'm going to do. We already got 20 minutes in this. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one short. I'm going to get back with you on the rest of it. You know how to place a trade on Metatrader now. You know how to look for news. You go to FX Source. You go to FX Street. You go to Routers. You go to Bloomberg. You wait for the news to come out. You see the news. And whenever the market starts changing in that direction of the news, you jump on a trade. You can jump on that trade for 10 pips. You can jump on that trade for longer. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to show you guys now, the stop loss and the take profit. Let me just show you that real quick, and then I'm done, I promise. But you guys need to know that. Okay, right here, you got a stop loss. If you get in a trade right now, okay, and you're going to do a buy, right over here is your buy. Okay, right over here is your buy. You're going to come up to this number right here. You're going to write it down. Right now, it's 1.0983. You don't worry about that little bitty number out there. It's a pipette. You're going to go to the fourth decimal. 1.0983. Okay, I'm going to write that number down. If I'm doing a buy, I'm expecting it to go up. Okay, and I'm going to say if it goes, let's just do it real easy. If it goes 100 pips below, I want out. And at one standard lot, 100 pips, it's a lot of money. That's $1,000 you want in your account. But we're going to try to make 2,000 or 3,000 off of that trade. So we're going to risk 1,000 to make 3. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 100 from that number right there after the decimal. We're starting at the decimal, so it's 1.0980. We're going to have a 1.0880. Okay, and that means if the market goes down 100 pips, we're out of the trade. Okay, we're out of the trade. Now, on our take profit, we're going to add 300 pips to that. And on the Euro USD, we would not want to do that right now. We'd want to do a sell, but because it's going to come back on the trend. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. I'm just showing you how to use this. Okay, so on the take profit, we're going to add 300 pips to that number that we wrote down. Okay, and it was 982. It's 982 right now. So 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to be 1.1. Let's see, 9, 10, 12, 1.1283. Okay, so that's what we would want to take our profit at. That'd be 300 pips and 100 pip stop loss. And it might take several days for it to reach that, maybe a week. So I wouldn't do that big of a lot sizes and that big on this particular pair, but that's how it works. Most people go stop loss is 30 and take profits at 90, okay? But you got to be careful with that, and that's a whole nother lesson right there, getting stopped out on the trade. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for right now. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this helped you out. I hope you understand. Just real quick, I'm going to go back over it just to make sure. I know you guys. There's your deal. There's your currency pairs. Okay. There's your chart. Second icon. There's your active trades. To place a trade, we get on that first page right there, that icon. We hit whatever pair we're wanting. We hit new order. And then we hit sell or buy after we choose our lot size. If you want to start playing around with the stop loss and the take profit, go ahead and you guys start figuring it out. This is CC. I'm out of here for a little while. I hope you have a good trading, and God bless you. Thank you a lot.